Thank you for clicking on the Ochanos channel. Let's get right into it. Okay, we're going to be starting off at about things that pertain to our country. So we have the Supreme Court reviews Trump's birthright citizenship order. So I think that's always a controversial topic, at least from what I've seen. My wife and I saw a video recently. It was an episode from, I think, Border Agents. The U.S. Supreme Court heard arguments on May 15th regarding President Trump's executive order to restrict birthright citizenship. This session delved into whether children born to undocumented immigrants in the U.S. automatically qualify for citizenship under the 14th Amendment. The debate also includes scrutiny over the use of nationwide injunctions to block such executive actions, highlighting a border discussion on the limits of presidential authority and constitutional interpretation. So what it was is a lady who was waiting to get into the United States in a car, and stepped out of line and got the attention of Border Patrol agents so they can call her an ambulance. Still in Mexico when this happened. So, of course, she called for an ambulance from United States. She wanted to have her baby in America because she wanted to be able to use the American birth citizenship. If your baby is born in the United States of America, then it has American citizenship. About the 14th Amendment. The 14th Amendment is one of the in more cases than any other constitutional amendment case fight that you will see anywhere. So it has the equal protection for citizenship in the 14th Amendment. Read the 14th Amendment and you'll see that that is one of the the clauses in their 14th Amendment, equal protection. We don't live in the past, we live in the now. So if it's a problem now, we need to take care of it now. Yeah, it actually took me a little while to find something interesting, something that wasn't in Spanish. I don't know what TikTok's doing, but I don't speak Spanish. That song, man, copywritten song. Okay, so that's his day, man. Imagine that. Oh man. Oh, good Lord. I quit. He's got to clean that up. That sucks. Oh, he's like, oh God, I got to clean that up. How would you handle that? You'd be, like, okay. So I'm seeing a lot of stuff coming out of TikTok, China, and they're claiming that their AI and their robots are superior to ours, and they're showing these robots can do kung fu, all kinds of crazy stuff. But this gentleman here, I don't know who he is, Li Zixing, Li Zixing, 混血儿是不一样的。Apparently, he's posting something. Humanoid robots are trying their new jobs in Xinjiang's factories. The new era is coming. Well, guess what? I see this and it is a joke. Like, dude, really? You're going to show that? They are so slow. Yeah, maybe they can work. Well, no, they can't even work that long because their batteries are run out. But like I can go down to LA, right? I can go down to LA and I can get a freaking crackhead. I can get a crackhead to do that job 100 times faster. And I'm just saying, I'm not trying to be a jerk or anything, but yeah, for real. That's a joke. How are you gonna post that? And like that's just gonna make us laugh, man. Elon just posted stuff that the robots were like dancing and stuff, and these robots look like special needs for real. Okay, it's been a while since we visited China. TikTok, the Chinese owned company, and I am on all. So this covers basically every single topic. This is what China is telling us is trending for United States. That's right. It's China telling us what's trending. So something that I've noticed is that there's a lot of racial stuff. They're pushing a lot of racial hatred, and also they're pushing a lot of how to make money. Like, oh, you can make so much money on TikTok, and from what I've seen, the people good for you. If you're making money, if you're making what they call bags on TikTok, there's no shame in that. Good for you. Yeah, yeah, if you're making money doing that. But it's not gonna last. Sorry. This is China. China. If you've never dealt with China before, I have, in the trading sector and other like gaming sector, and they don't care. They just cut you off. They don't care. But let's scroll through, see if we can see something that looks somewhat funny. Okay?
No.
Okay, call me twisted. Call me whatever you want. I don't care. But I just think this is funny. Okay, check this out.
Excuse me. Listen, I have a question. I think you're beautiful. What's your name?
I'm sorry, now it's just not that time.
Okay. Have a good one.
No, that was okay. That was okay, and that was a friend block. That was like, okay, yeah, she didn't want to deal with, being hit on. They just want to go there and hang out, They don't want to be hit on. So that was a friend's reaction. That was hilarious. Okay, found this. Check it out.
All right, give me. Don't mess up your laptop.
I'm telling you guys right now, doing this right here is a massive hell no. I don't care how much money somebody offers. This TikTok video that I got tagged in shows this guy sitting in a car acting extremely ease. If you were to take it, obviously the results are going to be different for everyone. Probably the worst part about it though is it's said to be able to distort people's perception of time, so people have claimed that they've turned into inanimate objects for what felt like thousands of years. Like imagine thinking that you lived as a doorknob for 1,000 years.
All right, give me. Don't mess up your laptop.
I'm telling you.
Crazy. I normally like to end things off with something funny, but let's try something different.
Plastic surgeries that went wrong. Sahar Tabar was a beautiful girl, and she got famous in 2017 because she was kind of starting to change her looks, crazy little by little. Some people were even calling her the ugly version of Angelina Jolie.
Oh,
Turns out that she
yeah.
wasn't
Oh
even
my
trying to look like
God.
Angelina Jolie. She was actually inspired by Emily from Corpse Bride.
Oh my
Emily
God.
Nguyen was a young teen who wanted to get breast implants. This surgery is normal and usually has high success rates, but when going in for the surgery, Emily did not know what was about to go down. The doctors put her under anesthesia and left for 15 minutes without watching her, and when the nurse came back, she noticed she was blue and in a coma-like state. Turns out she went into cardiac arrest before the procedure even began. They left her there for 4 hours instead of calling the cops. When Emily woke up, she was in a vegetable state, unable to really talk or even move. Her parents believe she's either going now or literally trapped inside of her own body, while other doctors
That's
believe there
sad.
was too much anesthetic used.
Plastic surgeries that.
That's crazy. That is so sad. That's so crazy. Yeah, I remember that bride one. That was crazy. Anyways, that's all we have for today on the Ochanos channel. I'd like to thank every single one of you. If you've watched the video for this long, you deserve a medal. That's right. I don't have any medals, but I will someday. I promise you. I will have medals. We make a video Monday through Friday, one a day, and we make a short video usually before the stock market opens or slightly after the stock market opens. Speaking of the stock market, we did have the drop that I was looking for. So Yeah, it dropped and then it rebounded. So it was a good day today because I bought in on that drop. Anyways, every single like and every single subscribe helps the channel grow, and we are growing fast. I'm shocked. Pete's shocked. My co-host Pete, Bird Boy Pete, we thank you. And I'll catch you in the next one.